Hello, everyone. So there was some weird changes we got, and now Echo. I think Echo in Dreambread now is kind of trolling. Not because it's bad, because I can use Echo Reversion instead and buff my Essence Bombs. So I am gonna just spam Echo Reversion and abuse Essence Bombs as much as possible, and try not to feel like killing myself for doing that cringe playstyle. But I do think we're still absurdly overpowered and we deserve more nerfs, so we'll see how it goes. Should be a real boss this time, so real damage, but we'll see. I'm hopeful that we're gonna get big healer changes next week, like from the info we get today and tomorrow. It makes sense, right? Like they have to do them eventually, but healers kind of need like real bosses and real damage to like figure out what the hell's going on. Still, probably preservation and Mistweaver need nerfs. Preservation because it's overpowered, and Mistweaver because I hate Mistweavers. Hello, Kaiba.
Hey, I have this Warlock bands. I'm gonna put them in group 8 as backup in case the other people don't
That's fine with
show
me.
up.
I got a message from one of ours that they are having technical issues with the PTR and can't get it to start, so
Okay.
seems wise.
Come on, Kimmy. Fix it.
I'm trying, dude.
I don't know
That's
why
so sad.
that wouldn't work for you.
I don't know. Like sometimes.
Are we missing like word up, trail ticks, and the last spot is
Not Kim. It'll be the last one.
I can text Bud. See how he's
Yeah.
doing.
I'm not sure whether to bet on him being here or not. Wait, did you say Whisper? We have Whisper in the group.
Oh no, word up.
Oh,
Is it
word up.
the-
Yeah, okay. The other W.
Yeah.
I texted Bud. We'll see. Oh.
It's opening.
Oh yeah.
Which vendor sells feasts?
Bro, I've been looking for that for like 30 minutes. I clicked everyone. I swear, I just can't find it. Maybe
The
you have to learn
consumables
the
one
question.
doesn't. You've got to import them over basically.
Oh,
Yeah, just
well.
copy whatever one has the most tardy.
Oh, you can teleport in now.
Okay. Alright, so we got word up. We should have Kim shortly.
I'm logging in.
Alright, cool. We got Chaltix too.
Wait, what? I just get kicked out.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, the entrance to the raid is actually really cool.
I have no idea how you played. I have never seen you touch a healer in my life.
I like everything pulled so far.
Oh man, I saw Warlocks got buffed. It says the end of times, Warlocks aren't people.
We need more too. That's the sad part.
Oh, we got buffed and our tier nerfed.
Warlocks.
Can you always get a summon? It's like, it kicked me out. And
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you're getting thrown out too? I'm not the only one.
Do we need to be on Farak? Is that it?
Nope,
No.
Nim's on a different realm and is in the instance here.
That's why I intentionally keep this character on another realm. If we're having issues, we know quickly.
I do have some random feasts from the regular realms, so we can use those.
It's kicking me out again.
I'm rolling summons, so we'll see how it goes.
Maybe he's a vampire. We have to actually invite him in.
Is it in Group Finder or where is it?
Yeah.
Type OE in group finder.
It started raining here today aggressively about an hour ago.
Any sense gonna stop before you're under like 4 inches of water?
Nah. We're just going.
keeps kicking us out.
I'm gonna log out. Log
At
out.
this point in time, I might go just fucking sit on the concrete and let it happen.
Hawthorne Heights moment.
Just fucking mascara and stuff.
Yeah, if you're getting kicked out of the instance, try relogging. If it still doesn't work, try copying a new character over.
I mean, I guess it's fair. There's any week for it.
At least we're all in game, right?
Wow. 2 of us are offline at the moment.
Well, the world server's up. Let's say that.
Alright, well, people will figure out their shit. We tested this boss yesterday. For those that missed it, there's not a lot going on. It is very much a first boss. The mythic changes for this fight, let me quick dungeon journal check. Looks the same. So, the eradicating salvo, group soak, the double hit soak, we need to have at least 5 people in it. That basically just means you cannot run off and hit bubble or ice block. You have to stay in the group and we have to soak it. And then the wall from the intermission that like one-shots, like moves across the arena and one-shots, also happens in phase 1. We don't know anything about how often or which side it comes from. We're going to start by tanking the boss roughly in the center of the arena so that we have time to react whichever way it comes from, and if we see a pattern, we'll adjust.
We should do group 1, group 2 for soaks today rather than trying to do cloak shenanigans.
Yeah, I was about to say we might need our cloak now for that wall that comes through.
Oh,
like
that's
put
true.
it on cooldown from the
I mean,
soak.
you also, if you're just in the center, you can just walk back into it.
It's just going to be more consistent. If if you can get
Yeah.
into the one that's not yours as well, great, fantastic. But as long as there's people assigned to stand by it and get in the second one, that'll just make it more consistent.
All right, here's a hearty feast. Eat the feast. We will do a poll without Civilina. We are still good on healers because we are overhealing this. Agnar, I want to try dropping the tank puddles, like back behind us, outside the play space, basically. If we're tanking in the middle of the room, I can easily do that. If you can't, like if you can't get there because it's fucking blood decay, then find a good spot to drop it, and I will just do it on mine.
Okay, I can definitely always take it like behind the group though, like usually pretty far.
I'm gonna wait for them to join and then do a pull timer.
And if it's similar, you may or may not want to use the gate for first intermission. You'll probably want to use it for the second one.
So if I remember right for this first one, the wall appears here, right?
Yeah.
Back wall.
Yep.
Move it to the center of the room. Yep.
Oh, it spawned in the center of the room.
Side.
Or no, I guess that's just the...
Yeah, I definitely got cut in half.
There's
This
a wall
is the
coming
tank
forward right
mechanic?
now.
Get ready to use your cloak.
Oh,
Okay, so you can't use your cloak in that previous room.
Ooh, so you have to just...
Outside group 1, group 1, 2. W back in, 3 and 4.
Oh, that knocks you farther back.
Yep, that didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, so as soon as I come back here, well, I died, but yeah, as soon as you went past that wall, basically the cloak just stopped working, so I couldn't use it to get back.
So I don't think the wall is just gonna kill. So the wall did 20 million to me with no defensives. So that's something I can eat because I have 18 million health with just like any defensive cooldown.
Yeah, I had Vamp and AMS and I got through it no problem.
Also, Celina, if you just want to, I don't know what realm you're on, but if you get back in and you whisper Archaic or Eisenpelts on, I think we're on Fireack, right? Yeah. That will be how you get an invite.
Was it Dez that still had the bricked game?
Yeah, I have a new character. I'm just grabbing the tier set stuff right now.
Okay, with the further pushback, groups 1 and 2 are the first soak on the group soak. Groups 3 and 4 are the second one. Don't help out the first one if you're going to be in the second one.
I'm going to put down a marker. Obviously, we're going to move through the room, but this is just for like getting a sense of where to stand. So the group soak, if you are the target of it, stand on skull. You don't get knocked. If you're in groups 3 or 4, you stand outside that and you walk in after. Just so like people know where it is. Chaltix, you there? All right, let's go.
Trying to use for our warlock horse.
Oh god, no.
To the sides. Gate, not gate. Cloak through.
My game crashes every time I press the cloak.
Oh. I'm gonna try buying a new one.
2. Group 3, 4.
We did it. To the sides.
Against.
Don't get pushed into the wall. Those chaps behind us are kind of bait. Okay, the bubbles now interrupt gateway, not just kill you at the end, and we've got these manifestations that we need to kill.
Oh shit.
Hey, they're gripping.
Oh, they can be gripped. Hell yeah.
Grips a raid buff.
Wait,
Let's go.
did the wall just kill it?
Yeah,
what did
there
the
was.
wall do?
Okay, so it's got to die before the wall hits it.
I see.
Blows up when the wall hits it, so we've got to prio that. That's got to die immediately.
Yeah. So where they spawned, one of them spawned. I'm gonna drop markers because I'm still alive. One of them spawned over here, and one of them spawned over here. So what we probably will do is just turn and immediately kill the X one, and then we'll just all go over and go to the diamond one. This is also a great reason to just not try and use the gate.
Yep.
Also, apparently you can just let that time out, question mark, or the orb is at least timed out. Jump off, please. We'll go next.
Do we want to roar a wind rush during when it sucks you back? Because that shit was so strong.
So I'm gonna say, please.
Okay, that was
use
what
on the first one. Please don't drop stuff on the back wall. Because the back wall, like people got pushed back into it and teleported and stunned. Just take it to the sides.
Yeah, and when he's getting higher energy, we should probably pull him to the front wall to give people more space. The knockback.
Yeah. Did anybody see? Is it possible to like see the wall coming from like? Does it come from like way out that way, or does it spawn from this exit wall?
It spawns a little bit behind.
Behind it.
Okay. So we would have warning. I guess we just need to be far enough away that our cloaks don't take us through the forward wall.
Well, that's only really at the end. Like, we can move forward when he's higher energy, like was said.
Yep. Okay. Celtic said before the previous poll
I'm
he
good.
was AFK poll. All right. Okay. And then Des.
Yeah, I have not been kicked out yet, so I'm good.
Yeah, you can already see the wall coming.
I see. Yep.
Left and right. Wall's on its way. Just keep an eye on it. Get ready to cloak through. Here comes the wall. Soaks 1 and 2 coming up.
Yeah, we got run these puddles out first. Run the puddles out.
I fucked it up.
3, 4. Boss to the front wall.
Yeah, kill
Manifestation
X,
on
kill
X.
X, kill X.
Okay, wall's coming. We're gonna cloak through it, then we're gonna move up.
Essence Bomb's so stupid.
To the sides.
Groups 1 and 2. Groups 3 and 4.
Oh, it's me again.
Left and right.
Were you spawning another wall?
Sorry.
Get ready to cloak through, and then move the boss back closer to the front. Left and right.
Oh.
That's exciting.
That's a big owie.
So we want to. I guess in that case we can just get through the wall aggressively, and the timing works for that.
Yeah.
Someone probably already said it, but because it's back, I want to be the first to say. In raid, who's got crit as their highest stat?
Nice.
Need someone with crit as their highest stat.
Me?
I have 40.
I have 44% crit.
This thing's stupid.
Just sort of break that as we go. Who's I have 40?
I have 44%.
Okay. Oh, so good.
Doing a little bit of overhealing.
So much crit. Thanks, Isaac.
I don't know if other people can hear, but Celtics, your thing sounds really squeaky. Your mic.
Yeah, you need to like plug
Is
your
that
mic
better?
in, is what it sounds like. Nope.
Say when you're good, Archaic.
Oh, I'm good. Sorry, I was changing a talent.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
I blame public schooling.
Left and right. The wall's on its way. Just use your eyes. Next is left and right in group soaks. Groups 3 and 4. Move the boss to the front wall and get ready to run against.
So we need to move it before that tank soak happens. Start killing the ads. Oh, start gripping the ads. Hell yeah.
Easy.
Murder these fuckers. Get ready to cloak. Don't go too far up or you will die.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that happens.
Did you get bounced off one of the orbs?
No, the camera direction was not the same as my input direction.
Oh.
Looking backwards, but like strafing, and it launched me off the side.
I kept into a bubble.
Looking back at you guys.
Alright, res one of them. You say healer? Let's go healer then.
I got him up.
First is left and right. Go. Group 1, 2. And groups 3 and 4.
To the sides.
We wanted the boss closer to the front gate.
Yes.
Here, didn't we? 'Cause the last-
I want people, when this
Come to the
wall
wall.
gets closer, I want people to just walk towards it and hit your cloak. Do it aggressively, but don't end up outside the arena.
Wall.
You can go now.
Get ready for left and right and group soaks. 1, 2. 3 and 4.
We did it!
Get ready to run against. Get ready to run against.
We have a tank mechanic first.
Left and right. Okay, slightly different order. And then we're gonna have run against. Yeah, he's almost full energy. 1, 2. 3 and 4.
Oh my god.
Start doing the manifestations.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have DA'd that.
You can grip that one?
So,
Oh,
grip
oh,
it.
well.
Yeah. Yeah, I DA'd the pushback. So I'm way ahead of you guys.
Wall is coming sooner this time. Watch your use your cloak.
Nim, can you test the pipes once we get through this?
Yeah. If I get picked, I will. Left and right. One, 2. 3 and 4.
Wall is coming. We're gonna do the same thing as last time.
You can rest somebody.
Left and right. And watch the wall. Wall's
After these puddles, go through aggressively.
Okay.
1, 2. 3 and 4. Left and right.
After my tank bomb, take it to the front of the room.
One, 2. Get that a bit closer. 3 and 4, and it's going to be this into run. Start hitting the manifestations, work forward. And the wall is coming, so watch your timing on that.
Alright, we're gonna break the shield, and then we're gonna stop damage in the final phase. We're not gonna kill the boss here.
How are we
Ooh,
supposed
wow.
to get through this?
Melee goes
I think
left. It's like Jade Fire Masters. Go left and back melee.
Yeah, or you can cloak through it if you didn't cloak the previous thing.
Hate that.
Melee's toxic. That's toxic.
That is toxic.
What else is new?
You guys are fine, right?
Alright, don't damage the boss. Don't damage the boss. Because this should be some kind of enrage after we do this phase 1.
Left and right. Just do mechanics here. Stop DPS.
Gross. Boring.
Well, good thing we know this is eminently killable at eye level 708. 1 and 2.
Oh,
It's boring.
massive
3
effect
and
of
4.
the stasis.
Left and right.
I just want it known very clearly. The demo, there's 2 locks in the top 4. Locks are fine. They don't need anything else. Fuck locks.
No. Buff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Buff Hunter, for sure.
I like that the other locks saw all the demo buffs and were like, yeah, I'm gonna go Affliction.
Left and right. Groups 1 and 2. Groups 3 and 4.
We're getting the wall incoming.
Walls are going to be very close.
Yeah, just go now.
Pretty quick.
Oh, there's another one.
So run back up the chamber. Run back up the
Come back.
chamber. Wait for cloak cooldown.
That's dope. It's like perfect.
Fuck you, I'm just gonna circle this.
But wait, there's
doesn't let you
more.
circle
There's
through.
one more.
What?
We got
Yeah,
one.
this is the enrage. This is the enrage.
Yeah.
His energy bar is full. This is just the enrage.
Boss looks cool.
What the hell? That's so
Unlike
cool.
you fucking mortals, I can just live all this shit. Oh, well, I'm about to die to the tech mechanic.
Dreambread's still kind of overpowered.
Alright,
Although
roll
I got a DPS mechanic, what do I do?
Monk seems fine.
Turns out, diffuse magic, real good.
Pretty strong.
Okay, so that's the fight. Did you get a chance to test the pipes, Nim?
No, we were too far ahead of them for me to
Okay.
kick to it.
There
Jumped
is
on a pipe,
zero
at the
reason,
desert,
if this is the
and-
mythic, to ever try the pipes.
Yeah, but for funsies, like what else are we testing in the next 35 minutes on this boss? Anybody else got neat things they want to try?
I don't think there's no immune tech because
It's boss 1.
Yeah. I think what we saw there is what we get, and it's straightforward. It's a perfectly fine boss 1.
Start trying things on middle bosses. Just make sure boss 1 and 2 are
Well,
killable.
it's like, okay, well, what are we just gonna AFK for the next 35 minutes, or are we just gonna pull it again and kill it?
Kill
and
him.
then-
Just fucking kill
alright.
it.
I mean, if you're gonna cloak while strafing, do it intentionally. It behaves like roll. It behaves like if you did the soul shape thing to make it go in the direction you're moving. Oh, hey, Stinky Linky tested the pipe thing. Cool, so they fixed that. That's good to know.
Oh, they fixed it? That shit was fun yesterday. Yeah.
I'm gonna see this time if we can potentially dodge walls on the pipes. I bet we can't, but I haven't actually looked at it yet.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
That's the only other utility that the pipe would have, I guess, if we can somehow do that.
I have a thing I want to try. These things block you. We can't do it on the first one, but on the second one, what I want is I want us to have the soak, like, oh my god, it's hard to get it. Oh, fuck it. I want us to have the soak like right here. We get knocked into the thing that physically blocks us, and then we soak it a second time.
Okay.
So we just get all 20 in both times. Now, that is risky because if you do it wrong, you're going to get thrown off the edge. There's a decent chance we all just get thrown off the edge anyway because it like does the sprocket thing. But we're going to try. So the first one we do normally 1, 2, 3, 4. Second one, we're going to move over to the triangle marker. Or second phase.
I am not echoing Greenbread on purpose at all. Greenbread is just stupidly powerful still, even though they nerfed it. But the numbers are kind of wonky because I actually... okay, I'm gonna try... I'm gonna do better in this pool because now I think I know where to actually do healing.
Wall. One, 2. 3 and 4.
Sides.
Get ready for pushback.
These bars would do more damage.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm a tank, but I walked through everything I could walk through.
Now the bars don't really actually hurt that bad at all. You can just kind of walk right through it.
Left and right. One, 2. 3 and 4.
People covered our spaces, so we're not going to test that here.
Wall is coming. Chid, find a pipe to jump on and see if you live without cloaking. Left and right.
Also, we have reses, so... Get ready to wall. Go. And then group soaks.
1, 2.
And 2.
I need a grip back. I do.
No, we're gonna leave you there.
Not hit.
I'm gonna go rescue
No,
shit.
Ooh, maybe I can jump and take the gate.
Yeah, put that there to see if you could.
I can, hell yeah.
To the sides. Group soak.
1, 2. 3 and 4.
Push back right after.
Wall's coming quicker this time. Use your eyes.
Is anybody a void elf?
I am.
You
Can you
shadow
use it
step
to go
through
through the walls?
You,
Okay.
you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Any teleport
Length, circle,
thing works.
all that work. Left and right.
Oh, we overlapped that circle.
1, 2.
Rip.
3 and 4.
Well,
rest happened.
Nice.
a little bit of terrorism.
Fucking evokers, man.
No one saw that.
Do we have a res available? I forgot to turn on my res time.
Yeah.
We have one.
Just go next,
Well-
right? Look at the
Wanna have it
percent.
up for
Look
the
how many
soak.
people are
Oh
dead.
yeah, just go next.
That was dope.
I'm sorry about that.
Alright. I want to try the thing for science still, but I think it's like massive overkill for this boss. The thing of putting the soak over there in that corner.
It's definitely overkill, and it's more likely to get people bumped off the edge than it is
Yeah,
to make the
but-
soak easier.
But if it knocks shit off the edge, it'll be funny.
That's fair, but we'll do that in live when it matters.
What's the reasoning for having it there?
It's just like if you put it here and you all get knocked into this thing, you just all get to soak it twice, so it doesn't do any damage.
I think I'll stand in the middle still.
I think that's
Alright, I guess we won't science it, we'll just kill the boss.
I can try that.
Left and right.
Yes, logs are going to be public. I can send a link in a bit.
Wall is coming. Use your. Left and right.
Agnar. The wall.
Groups one,
no,
two.
Middle. Oh, well.
That was worse than mine. That was worse than
Okay.
mine. I'm fine.
The moving wall, Agnar, stops.
Yeah,
at
it
this.
stays there for a while. Yeah. And you'll get double hit if you want.
Oh, you will?
That's what's been. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what's been almost killing me every time. But
Well, just let me do that
the
then, 'cause
last
I can
time.
just transcend back.
Well, no, I can spatial rift through it. The last time I sent it, but it wasn't quite far enough. I didn't space it right, and it literally teleported me on top of the wall. So
Nice. Yeah, if there's some that like reliably overlap with having to do the wall, I can just do those. If it's it's the first one there, and if it's just like the middle ones on the future ones, you can do first and third, and I'll do second, and I can just transcend across because that is maybe a little bit easier than trying to do the spatial thingy.
yeah.
Or if
I
you
mean,
want to practice the
it was
spatial
just
thingy,
this
you can
first one that. Yeah, I'll take the first one just because I want to do it right once at least.
Okay.
And then after that, I think whatever we were doing, the other polls seemed to work. I think where you consistently take the first one of each.
Okay.
Because that way you can get like first and third since you have more mobility.
Left and right.
Wall.
Use your eyes. Left and right. Groups 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Okay, right after this, we're gonna have to run. Get ready to move. Kill manifestations. Watch the wall. Wall is coming.
Wait. We can res meowies. That's the ultimate way to skip the running.
That's...
Left and right. Groups 1 and 2 coming up, I think.
Thanks, close one first.
1 and 2. 3 and 4. Watch the wall, it's going to be coming up. Use your eye. Left and right. Wall is inbound. Aggressive go through.
And then we have group soak.
1 and 2. 3 and 4. Left and right. And if I remember correctly, we've got another group soak into pushback.
What?
After this tank mechanic. No, left and right. Left and right, 1 and 2.
Oh, wrong one.
Who turned on the
3 and
achievement?
4.
Why are we holding mice?
And watch the pushback.
Yeah, you can.
Manifestations.
It's so obnoxious. I DA for the soak, and it lasts for the pushback.
Wall is coming faster this time.
It's fine. The ads just don't have very much health right now, so...
Yeah, they do kind of get vaporized.
It's nice, but not must-have.
Left and right. One, two. 3, 4.
We're gonna aggressively do the wall after these puddles.
We have a res if we want
1,
to
2.
get him.
Where is he?
3 and 4.
The intermission seemed kind of painful, so I do think Rezzing Healer seems good.
Left and right.
Killing?
Please win that without Whisper. Whisper.
Are we killing or no?
Yeah, kill.
Okay.
Yep.
You can walk through the beams that are going the opposite direction. You can't walk through ones that are going the same direction as you. You'll just get by at 3 or 4.
Oh, you get like ticked repeatedly if you do that?
Yeah, that's why I died. I had 3 or 4 ticks of 4 million damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So it's not a lot, it's just don't have it keep.
Okay. So the boss kind of nice, like design is the first boss, right? It's just let me check real quick. That is actually the first boss. Okay, yeah, it's the first boss. That is pretty cool for our first boss. Like, it feels decently involved, but also not hard. There's a decent amount of mechanics, and like, it's fun. Like, yeah, I'm gonna link the logs in a second, but I don't think I have them right now. The boss is kind of fun. I really liked it. That's very cool for our first boss. I'm not sure if it will get annoying later on. Probably no, because you can just kill it quickly or skip some phases. You can do cheesy shit to skip the pushback in the intermission, but that's useless because people have to kill ads in the back anyway, and you are supposed to be there helping healing them. Like, you don't want to put yourself out of range for no reason to them, but you can like deep breath or dream flight forwards. I did not try the talent, the unshakable, but because I forgot we have that thing now. I assume it will work, maybe. But yeah, again, I don't see a point to avoiding that. The boss looks pretty fun, pretty straightforward. Main damage of the fight is just when he hits the tank, so you will run for the tank hits, which is kind of really annoying because with Essence Bomb you want a slightly longer damage intake pattern. Right? You just don't want to use one sharp hit and that's it. You want damage to be coming in over a 10-second window, and you just don't have that here. Like, it's just there's single targets taking damage like randomly, but the big hit in the raid is just the tank hit, and it's just one big wave. So Essence Bomb is kind of bad for that. You can still cover it, right? But it's doing like 90%. It's 50% of my healing, and it's doing 90% of my healing. It's just fucking absurd. But yeah, like, there's no time for Essence Bomb to heal because it's just one sharp hit, and then you cover it mostly with even Consume is doing fuck. Yeah, doesn't seem like a really super healer relevant boss, but that's, I assume, like normal for the first boss. But whatever, the boss is cool. I like the boss. Essence Bomb is stupid. They managed to make it even stronger, so it's even stupider now. Consume Flame is a bit weaker because obviously they nerfed the Dream Breath a little bit, but Dream Breath is just still absurd because it's stacking like 5 different modifiers, right? It's still just very strong. And especially in this kind of situations where like people are taking damage a little bit, but no one's like bursting really hard. Like Dream Breath being a hit over time just covers that really well. So Dream Breath is still very strong. Consume Flame is a little bit weaker, but it's still Consume Flame. And now Essence Bomb is just like the fucking star of the show, and it's dog shit to play, but it's just absurdly strong. Like, if you manage to find the perfect spot to actually feed the Essence Bombs, you're just doing infinite amounts of healing. Like, this overheal, it's my #1 heal, and it's doing 90% overhealing. Like, it can be tuned towards doing higher overhealing because it does it, but right now it's just like, if you have the group together and they're constantly taking damage, like let's say I actually didn't play like shit this boss, and I plan to Essence Bomb while we're taking damage at the end of the intermission. I could just farm Essence Bombs 10 over 10 seconds and just solo heal the whole thing. Like, I didn't do it because I'm dumb, I didn't know the boss, but you could do that and that will do a fuck ton of healing. So this is just dumb. Again, I want to reiterate that this is, number-wise, we're perfectly fine, we're really strong. Like, this is just, it's just, like, number-wise, it's just great. But playstyle-wise, I do not like this because it's very restrictive. Like, if someone noticed, I didn't cast a single Fire Breath, like, over the whole fight. All the pulls we did, because I was scared of not having 4 charges of temporal compression when I wanted to Dream Breath. I wasn't sure when I wanted to Dream Breath, so I like kept it ready to send at any time because I don't know timers, right? So because I need 4 TC and I don't know when I'm gonna Dream Breath, I just cannot Fire Breath because then I ruin my setup, right? It's like you're perma ramping and just not doing other spells because you might waste things. So tempo charges feels annoying to play around with, and yeah, like I would love to use my Fire Breath like I normally do and to farm more Essence Burst, but I'm scared that I don't know when I'm gonna Dream Breath. So if I fuck up my TC and then my Dream Breath is weaker, then I'm just into my Consume Flame. And then because you wanna engulf always in sets of 2, that's also super annoying for Dream Breath because you Dream Breath for your stasis and then 30 seconds later Dream Breath is back up. but you cannot use that because you're gonna double and go 15 seconds after that. So you hold it for 15 seconds, and then you use it like 45 seconds after the stasis. It comes back up at 1 minute 15, but again, you cannot use it because you're gonna use it 15 seconds later. So basically, because Essence Bomb is so good that you always want to engulf twice in a row and you never want to split them, your Dream Breath effectively turns into a 45-second cooldown because you really risk not having it when you need it in between them. And you cannot delay the in-between two engulfs, because if you delay those, then they're not going to be up for the stasis, so you're delaying the stasis. So if the boss works in a 45-second timer, then that's perfect, fits perfectly. If it works in a 1 minute timer, then that's decent, but you're just delaying everything a little bit. And if it's a little bit more flexible, you're kind of fucked. Like, you're super strict into the timings because, yeah, everything else you just messed up everything else forwards in time if you just don't time everything properly. And you cannot use Dream Breath when you want because you need it for the two engulfs every time and for the stasis. You cannot use Fire Breath when you want because you need it for stacks of TC for the other things. And kind of same for Spirit. When you use Send this Spirit Bloom because it's good, but you cannot really use it when you want it because you will consume echoes, Echoes, I guess, don't matter that much because you use reversion in, but yeah, and then because Essence Bomb and Consume Flame are so high up there and they're not echoable, then you're like, I will probably have to run it to Analyzer, but I'm guessing a big chunk of this Essence Bomb is just 10% extra healing from Grace Period. So reversion is like looking dumb down there, but it's also increasing these two things by a decent bit. So yeah, that's the reason I'm going to reversion. Like, it's probably not the ideal for actually best choice for consuming echoes by itself, but Grace Period, when this thing is so absurd, like increasing it by 10% on some people is just too good. So that's, I think that's the playstyle. Like, you just very locked into your sequence and you just keep doing that over and over and over again, and Essence Bomb is just dumb. But you need the boss to work to do damage every 45 seconds, and you need the damage to last 10 seconds. If there's a boss that does that, then you're just gonna do the healing of 3 other healers combined. But otherwise, you kind of have to adapt, and it doesn't feel good. It's not gonna feel good. Yeah, which is why Chrono Warden just deals with the talent way better, because you can just Living Flame for your stacks. But right now it's not great. Someone asked me to show DPS. 1 second. I don't have a dedicated DPS window because I don't care about DPS really. But, yeah. And I'm gonna link the logs eventually. Oh, there we go. So I'm spreading echoes and then using a reversion before I Dream Breath. So I get some 1 or 2, probably 2 from there. And yeah, I go in reversion. Like, after the engulfs, I send my 2 bursts into echoes to do bombs, and then I do a TA, and then I reversion, which does like 5 echoes, so I get 2 again, and the more, and then I reversion again. So I'm getting like 4 or 5 casts of Essence Burst consumption during the Inner Flame, which is like 8 or 10 Essence Bombs every time I stasis. And then I'm getting another, like, probably the same amount in between. So I'm doing, let's say 8 Essence Bombs every 45 seconds. So that's 16 every minute and a half. Yeah, you're doing like 10 Essence Bombs a minute. Yeah, each echo reversion has its own chance to proc a burst. This is really strong. You just have to feed the damage pattern properly, and like, it's fine if the boss is actually doing a lot of damage. That's fine. You just find the place to do your healing. That's good. This boss didn't actually do as much damage. It was just very sharp single hit. but I am not enjoying the playstyle a whole lot. But it's still strong. Yeah, you kind of add. You kind of have to add it to essence burst before you do the whole thing, because the essence bombs you do for those bursts are just too strong.
Rip.
3 and 4.
Oh, rest happened.
Nice.
A little bit of terror.
I don't even know what the second boss is supposed to be. Oh, this fucking thing I don't like. Oh, so it's just the first three. And then just all the others tomorrow. Okay.
So the one very rare thing is a two-handed weird mace. Got it.
It's just a cosmetic effect.
Yep.
I think it AoE loots for you.
Yeah,
Within
it loots
40
AoE.
yards.
There's no
It's utility.
There's no actual power to it outside of being higher eye level.
Right.
Outside of it being higher item level on the most important slot.
It's not even like it's higher track, it's just
Oh, I guess it just starts higher eye level. Yeah, all right.
yeah,
You
it's
got
not
me.
like Dragonflights where they got a track upgrade, they're just higher on your track. So it's pretty much like here's a fancy piece of transmog weapon, except for like super early Hall of Fame.
Another boss with a two-handed agility polearm on the, or another raid with a two-handed agility polearm on the first boss.
And a bow on the second. Hell yeah. Lumithar's up.
All right, so let's talk about Lumathar. What we did on Heroic yesterday was the tank beam breaks the shield on the ad that is on one of these. Oh my god, the boss is huge. One of these red things, and we would rotate really far around just to go to the next one for the next one. That is obviously super inefficient use of space. So we're going to try and move less so that we have more space to do phase 2 in. Phase 2 starts around 50%. The other thing in Mythic, there are some kind of pylons that shoot beams at the boss, and we gotta body block the beams.
Is it these things? The 4 things in the corner?
Probably, but I don't know what activates them, or if they're just on all the time, right? Like, it may be that we don't get to rotate around the room as a group because of those. So we're gonna find out.
If there's 4 that up all the time, that's a lot.
Oh, and the other mythic change, there's no immune soak bullshit in phase 2. That's the mythic change in phase 2. Traltics.
I'm ready. Something's wrong with the pet in general.
Okay. We're gonna start here actually, and we're gonna see what happens with the Orbeez. Here's orbs. I'm shooting the one. Oh, he's shooting
so I
one.
somehow got.
That's fine. Oh, there's multiple in a row. Oh. That's neat. So we can't just throw away the second beam. We have to actually use it.
We actually have to
Take
use
those out behind us. Yeah, good job.
There's a pylon over here. It is coming from the wall.
Oh, yeah.
But there's only one at a time.
For now.
True.
There's another one spawning over there. At the back.
Yep.
Behind.
We need
Raider
not
runner
tanks
breaks.
to soak that because of the incoming tank mechanic.
Careful, don't be in this.
Kill these infused tangles. Don't try and stack your threads because it will root you forever.
I don't know what's the thing that does damage.
I'm soaking it.
There's 3 now.
Okay. I think I'm not supposed to do that.
Careful this.
I accidentally got clipped by yours, so I just died to the second one. But we got the breakout, so.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so that's the boss. So Ryder learned the fun way what this, I talked about this yesterday on Heroic, but it didn't really matter because the mechanic was easy. The longer you stay tethered, the more damage it does. So as an example, he hit 35 stacks, and the 35th stack did 7.5 million damage. Sorry, 6.5 million damage. The one before that did 6.1 million damage 1 second prior. So it's going to kill you really quickly if you just let it stack up forever. What the fuck is Primal Spellstorm? Chid.
Those are the purple circles.
Okay.
Are you
And in the
planning to
tank,
rotate like you did in Heroic? Or are we staying more like stagnant where we want to stand for the team beams?
I'm not sure because we need to do the double breaks. It's not as clean and concise, and we need people soaking on each of these. So I'm going to put markers down. I'm going to put them in the middle.
I guess we got to see if it's random, which ones need to be soaked. Or you
Yeah.
think it's stagnant too?
I'm not sure. I was thinking we might just assign like 2 ranged to each of them to be responsible for doing the soak. Because it seemed like the soak goes away in time for us to just leave the circle. I'm not confident in that though, so I might be sentencing people to death.
The only thing that might be helpful if the tanks want to be stagnant because you have to alternate beams.
Okay.
We just
I tried, but I don't know how the hell's going on with details.
So you can always run out this way from the things
okay.
walking in, so that you can always point them this way.
Yeah, so I guess the plan then is star-ish is where the tank beams go, so don't be there. And then you just don't ever drop your tethers at star. You move out past the things, you break your tethers to the left or to the right. Or you do what that paladin did and hit bubble and ran through it, and you can do that over there.
Good Chad.
Yeah, pretty far.
The damage for letting those go through doesn't seem like that raid wipey right now, but it could get tuned up for release.
If it sits on the boss for too long, it'll like it's a 100% damage every time it takes.
All right, remember tank beams are on star. Do not get murdered by them. Seeing a lot of range standing on star.
Turn and kill.
There's a beam up. I'm gonna go soak it. So we got square first this time. Definitely feel like we want range soaking them because I had to sit outside melee forever. X. Oh, I got a warlock over there. Cool. Tank beams coming up. Don't get hit. I'm bad. Sorry. We're good. Okay, get out. There's silk over here. We're gonna move where Star is. We're just gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna be centered on this marker. Over here, I just moved it. We're just gonna move over to the next quadrant. Skull needs a soak, and triangle needs a soak.
Need someone else to take triangle 1 second.
I got it. This Boom Queen can have it. Okay, we need X and Skull.
I know defensive for Skull, so or for X, I'll take that for a bit and then trade out.
Okay, tank beams coming up.
Gonna transition.
Res the healer. I'm gonna speed taunt to the wall as soon as it finishes RPing. And we'll do groups 1 and 2 in the first soak, except for obviously Agnar. Okay, take it to the wall. And then spread for this. Groups 3 and 4 will be the next soak. It's going to be pointed at the wall.
Boss has to move a little bit.
Yeah, I won't run up the soak.
One and 2, get ready.
Not enough in there, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, I'll adjust groups because I don't really want the to have a 9-person group to start with, and we had Nim down as well, so let's wipe it up and go again.
Don't soak, let it wipe.
Did your debuff have time to drop between beams, Nim, or no?
Probably not. I wasn't paying that much attention to it.
Okay, I'll double check the log after we wipe. Because there's a couple different timings of it.
Yeah, maybe it's tight on some timings, but I know like one of the last 2 I was able to soak back to back.
Okay.
I mean, it probably was more that I didn't have any defensives for the last one.
Your debuff did drop. It goes pretty high.
There were 3 soaks on that last one too.
Yeah, okay. So I want to do 2 things. Number 1, we're not lusting phase 1, we're lusting phase 2. And then number 2, Nim, Chanlock, Ryder, Meowies, you are responsible for doing soaks. I can give you each a marker.
Pickaxe.
I haven't done one yet. Do we just let it hit us? Do we just walk into it?
Yeah, you walk into the beam.
It's fallen avatar beams.
Who's the fourth one? I said Meowies.
Yes, the fourth set, the Flame Shaper fourth set is
Yes,
number
you're
one.
marked.
Every single pool.
You are soaking your marker. If you need help, say something. Chid and Traltix, you are responsible for helping people that need help.
I'm not a therapist.
Yeah, well, get used to it.
Yet here you are.
And then we're just going to, oh, whoops, not like that. We're going to start at the same location, and we'll just move eventually once the puddles get too bad. Don't worry about trying to spread your puddles out that much. We're just gonna rotate when they get too bad for us to continue in the same location.
I think in phase 2 you're gonna have to stutter the boss a bit more between. So
Yeah,
two of a set.
it kind of doesn't want to move very much.
It doesn't need to be far, just needs to be enough that people aren't getting walled in by the.
Yeah, Agnar, you are moved into group 3-4, which is what you were already soaking in P2, but now it's official. Rip Traltix.
Test, can you hear me?
Yep, welcome back.
I don't know. Lost connection. It's storming pretty good, so we'll see.
When do I get out of this beam? It's just still channeling.
Rez, Nim took a soul stone as a guy.
You have to run it to the outside.
I'll soak for you a bit, Nim.
I got it. I got defensives.
Careful, the beam's about to happen. Tank beam.
You don't necessarily like soak the beams. You're like blocking it. Is how you think of it.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just didn't know when it ends.
Yep,
but
it does last a while.
Right after.
We're gonna want to get out of these ASAP and then rotate because we're gonna get the big explosion. So come over here. I'm gonna get away from the spawning walls. Watch the tank beam.
Gonna need something here. If you have the tether and you're soaking at the same time, it gets fucked.
Okay.
Need open triangle. Oh, it's gone.
Get out and move counterclockwise. Move another section over. And kill these tangles. Kill, kill, kill.
Skull is gonna need help when I move for this.
Worry about it after we kill the tangles. Tangles are a raid wipe. I'm soaking
it
triangle.
for the moment.
I can get triangle. I got it good.
Okay. We are
I
alive.
get a freedom, maybe? That one? I don't know if it works on these routes. Should work at it ended in time.
Watch the tank beams coming up.
Be careful of the beam. Yep.
Probably push soon.
We're gonna push soon, but still don't get hit by that beam. Alright, we pushed. That's not an ideal puddle. We'll deal though. I think that's some of these are a byproduct of our strat for the pylons. Groups 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Three and 4 in front of the boss.
We need a pretty big move here.
I'm gonna speed taunt it again. 1 and 2. Three and 4 soon.
It is taunt immune, it looks like.
I'll just soak it a second time.
Nope, I got it. We're good.
Alright, 3 and 4. Every one of you has to be in this 3 and 4. Every single one of you.
Let's get to the wall if you need.
Alright, well. One and 2, this is the last one where we're going to be feasibly able to soak. It kind of hurts.
I can just solve this next one.
I want to see how big the shield is, so good luck.
700 million.
Yeah, it's a nice 5% HP. Okay, go ahead and die. So Chaltix DC'd, Nim died to the combination of tether and beam.
No, I tried to snap my tether before the pull-in happened.
I
So
see.
I circled over and got pulled into the back of the webs.
I see.
So you can't snap it before the pull-in happens. So you need to get pulled in first, and then you can break it.
Okay. Word up, touch the bad thing. Banj is circles. Nim is, or sorry, not Nim. Kim is circles underneath those spider webs on the outside. I don't know if one of them was invisible. Greyhound might be coming. They said they could be here for a second, boss.
I listed us in case you wanted somebody.
Yeah. I think it's fine to find somebody. If it's now 20 minutes into the second boss, and I don't think he responded. So.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, guys. I am not having a good time here.
We will get a mage.
Beam soakers. Does what we're doing feel okay? Do you think we should do it differently?
Easy. The only trouble is when the webs are coming in, and like I was Skull at one time, and we were breaking webs on the opposite side. So I don't know if you can like break on the side that somebody's doing a beam would be convenient for them, but it was just a bit certain.
If you're doing it and you're not a port class, it's a lot fucking harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one where I just stood in the beam like the whole time as the webs were closing in around me, and it just did nothing to me.
I can tell you right now that this boss is not a good time for Evoker, because for the current Evoker, because well, I guess phase 1 is just stupid, but this is the second boss. One second. The small ticking damage all the way to the fight is just terrible for us, because I mean reversion kind of heals it, but I would prefer to echo Dream Breath, but that's, I mean, I guess I could echo a Dream Breath. Essence Bomb just, Engulf and Essence Bomb just kind of suck for that, and there's not like a really big spike of damage or event that I can cover for that. Phase 2 is a little bit better. But I don't know, the fight seems a little bit boring. And it's definitely not really made for preservation, so it's kinda whatever, I guess. It is the second boss, so it doesn't really matter, right? Like, I didn't have fun on fucking Golden of Carnage either, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah.
I can say blue.
I'll go triangle.
All right, who's who, so I can mark things in
Yeah,
future.
use this triangle.
I'm
Yeah,
already
use this triangle.
marked. I'm good.
Just a quick question. Did any melee get the webs that you have to run out with? Because I haven't gotten it yet. So just curious if it prefers ranged.
I've gotten one.
It's very annoying.
Okay. I just fucking got lucky then.
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but last pool there was one time I sent an SS bomb into a druid, I think, and noticed my bomb just fly off my screen, and the guy was just sitting alone in a corner, and it just killed only him. And I just stood AFK for a second watching him.
Make sure we break these.
It's like there's no damage right now, like what do I do?
Okay, tethers break clockwise, not counterclockwise. Resnim. Who is that puddle right there?
Praltix.
Wait.
Praltix.
He's a BM hunter. Give him a break.
I ripped, I think, Agnar.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's fine.
Just be ready to do the second one. Okay, we are moving clockwise or counterclockwise. Try not to stand in the webs so you can see shit. Tank beams coming up. Break clockwise. Near the old ship.
Going back to skull.
Let's do over here again, Agnar.
I don't quite see where you pinged. But I'm gonna do it like
yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Just like against the old poop.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant.
No, I need help on square. No, it's
Focus on the tangles. Alright, so I think we learned an important lesson there about prio damage.
Your tank is 5th on the infusion tangle damage. But was.
Agnar, he built different.
Oh no, I'm not hitting those things.
It is.
I'm not getting
Agnar
off
is
the
second
boss.
to last on.
Yeah, I am not hitting those at all. Because I'm taunting the boss right after, so I don't want to get off the boss and risk him meleeing somebody.
We lusting?
Yep, hit lust 1 and 2 with this. This is big damage.
This is group 2 soon. On the wall.
Reinforce.
I didn't notice Stasis was up.
1 and 2, get ready to soak. Personals.
Gonna do a big move here.
This boss does not let you move it enough in phase 2.
It's very annoying.
We got this.
Hell yeah.
We had double stacks of webs over here. I think some of us had to stand in it to get in the funnel.
Yeah, I got the pull twice there with beam the first time, so I had to drop one over there at least.
If you are lost in phase 2, you want to do it at 4 for the execute and cooldowns.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Like, yeah, if you do it like 3:30, it's like it was there. It's just kind of gonna whiff.
Do you mind calling that word up?
I can just do it.
Or just doing it, yeah, because you're a fucking shaman. But yeah.
Oop, that's my bad.
Just go. Just go. Oh no, we're missing 3 people. Never mind. Just touch bad things and die.
Oh, I can find a way to die, no problem.
I hit the wrong key binding. I hit heroic throw instead.
SMH. Okay, I want to make a slight adjustment to our initial position, Agnar.
Okay.
If we can break like these ones, it's just like, so you kind of did it towards the end of P1 last time where we went in between the 2 quadrants. I think that's better. It's easier for people to break in the right spot. So just skull, be aware, and don't freak out. Kill these tangles. Don't make it last second. It's so much easier if it's not last second. More pylons.
Stacks did not reset.
Skull, you're gonna have to move temporarily.
Yep.
I got it.
Res Rider. Oh. Res Des Monk. Oh, we'll get Des Monk in P2. What is going on there?
Can I move a little further, like to star for this break?
Skull, careful. Hello, fellow melee.
Go beam money to cover.
I invited this DH if you want to share your Discord with them.
Okay,
or if you want them in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll invite you to Discord. It's just easier that way. We are gonna go ahead and wipe it up because we were just like bleeding people and we're gonna die to the soaks. Okay, you think we need people to stop with the soakers, or they're just dying to damage?
After it gets to like 11, 12 stacks, like a very high amount of damage, they're not without an external and constant attention.
Oh yeah, I was about to bring that up because every soak set that I do, I'm using both of my CDs and like having to like Hellstone and or pot if I'm still not done soaking when it's not finished.
So like you want to stop like a 10 stack with a partner?
Yeah, like mobile, like I can go and swap somebody off if I need to because I can get around quick enough, but the people that are getting up to like 15, 16 stacks are just dead.
Yeah, I hit 18 and died. It's like that. I wasn't moving. You're 29. Wait, what? Yo, nerf warlock. What the fuck? I died at 18.
That was when Clarius switched with me. I had 29.
Holy shit.
Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna do pairs.
A port class on green would be good to pair with me for the second one, because I have to.
Yeah,
run.
I'll go to green.
Cool. So I'll tank it first, and then when I go to run out, you can just port on that second one.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
I think I left up for like 10 seconds.
Please don't join the Discord.
Sounds good.
It's not my server anyway.
Okay, I threw it in the ERT note. I don't know if you have ERT installed, but the pairs are Nim and Chaltix on X, Chanlock and Banshee on Skull, Ryder and Nibloom on Ryder and Nibloom on Square. Yep, and then Meowies and Sonavel on Triangle.
I'm not helping Nate.
Well, that's okay. He can lift
I don't
29
want to help
stacks.
Ryder either.
Shut up, Deep Blue.
Oh yeah, what were the
Can I get rid of the
timers?
OU people?
My timer, combat timer is not working. What are the timers for the big AoE we gotta run off from?
It's every other set of webs, whatever you call it.
Gotcha.
And please swap to tangles. Don't cleave off of them. Swap to them.
Yeah, just ask that so I know when to put gate down for people to get out for melee.
I suppose just ready check, huh? Ignore the pull timer. It's not a real pull timer. There we go. This one's a real pull timer.
Oops. Force a habit.
We'll be okay. Skull move. Turn and kill the tangles.
Green's gonna need a cover for a sec for me to get back around. Somebody's down. I got it.
Oh,
Res does. Rider, make sure you break your tether. Rider, break your tether.
Alright, I'm switching with you.
Make sure you break your tethers, people. Those things hurt. I fucked up. Good luck, Agnar.
Yeah, we live.
Easy. Fucking blood decrease.
I just one shot those.
Need a backup on skull with bench.
We need to do a big rotation, Agnar, after this.
Yeah, after this one. Oh,
Someone has to come relieve me.
Oh, and just getting
Nobody
this one.
there.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Fissure section.
Kill this tangle or we're all gonna die.
I do it at blue right now.
Alright, we phased. We're kind of fucked with how many people we have. But we're gonna try. One and two.
Can immunes do 2?
You can try. The anti-immune thing is that it heals the boss if fewer than 5 people soak.
3 and 4.
One and two. Hit personals on this one if you haven't already. Nice cheat. 3 and 4 coming up.
3-4.
One and two.
I'm gonna try to do a big move here because there's a lot of webs.
I guess we're gonna find out if I can soak.
Be 3 and 4.
I can. I don't think it stacks. So we can have. Well, I don't know if you can. I hit dampen harm for it.
Unless it's like an amp. Oh, it's 300% increase.
Yeah, it's 300%. I think
Is
you
it
might
just
get
magic
burned.
or is it fizz?
I think it's
Oh, we're about
magic.
to try it now.
Nature.
Yeah, it hit me for 136 million. That was with AMS up.
That was also we didn't have enough people in it.
Oh, yeah. That's probably why. Sure. Because it does split. I do have AMS for everyone, so I probably could.
Okay.
2, maybe. Use it on the second one.
Let's see, is our Demon Hunter Pug in here? I see 20 people in the channel, which would imply that there's probably 20 people because I think Kim's not in the channel anymore.
I think he's sleepy. Yeah, he is sleepy.
Okay. I want to try something. This might be a stupid idea, but what I want to do is we're just not going to soak pylons until after we deal with the tangles. We're just going to heal through it for 15 seconds, and then you run around the outside and you soak. Or you port through and soak. And the range can tell me if this is a stupid idea that doesn't actually help them, but the idea is that then you just don't have to run around the outside. Like you can.
Very much. What would be nicer is if the tethers always broke right behind the things. It's not our strategy.
Yeah.
But, like we're having to run so far.
That's the kind of thing that I'm like. So I want everybody to be in the middle when we're like getting tethers and things, like in the same spot. We run out, we drop the tethers together because that also mattered in P2, where we had like tethers in bad spots.
It's more so the boss frontals. You just want to make sure the boss frontals, like people should drop the tethers where the boss frontals were, and then you need to move the boss frontals.
But there's the ones that so Nim's over there. We're gonna get boss frontals or puddles over there. I don't know.
If he's porting, but that's fine. If there's like one puddle.
There's been 2 or 3 on some polls, and then we've got to just figure out moving the boss past it, I guess, or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to do that, or do you guys think that's a stupid idea, and we just keep doing what we're doing, but we live more in P1?
Sorry, I just went to the bathroom. What were you talking about?
The idea was that the soakers stay with the group up until we break out of the tangles, and then you go soak after the tangles.
Doesn't really affect me, honestly. Like I can just stand there and soak the beam, and then just run through once they die.
Okay.
Oh, wait till the stuff's done. Okay, I see.
Can you not have people stay inside with the tangle with the beam, and then someone runs around and catches it from the back? Who've already gone through the hole.
The thing is, the raid damage is just not very high. So I guess just disregard that. We're doing the old strat. We're not changing anything. Break the tangles. Res the rogue.
game crashed on both, so I'm loading back in.
Okay.
Switching off, fence.
Green needs relieved.
We're ready to run out for the circle. Nice roar. We're just dead. Just get into the circle and die. We lost a healer and another DPS. And the things we have left to see, I think, are primarily P2 related.
I like this tank debuff thing.
Yeah, I just hooked too far right to dodge, just swirl in the ground and hit the fucking line.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Focus on staying alive and on killing the tangles. Much better tangle damage. Make sure you break your tethers. Good, good, good. Res Archaic. Beam's going through Starish.
Green needs relieved.
Get ready to run out. We will res Harx and P2. Good, better on the tangles. We're down one of our service
Shit.
leaders.
Okay, someone knocked on my door, so I had to get up real quick. I guess that's okay.
I guess we're getting a taste of the ignore it strat right now. After these tangles, we have to run out, make sure these tangles die quickly. Run out in like 3 seconds. I called it early, my bad. We pushed. That's a great push timer, honestly. We are like mega fucked on healers. So me and Agnar are going to soak every one, and we're going to have groups 1 and 2 do the first soak here. Group 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah, I can live that, no problem.
One and 2.
Although the debuff does not fall off in between them. So
It does not, but it also doesn't stack. Sorry, 3 and 4, 3 and 4.
3, 4.
After this, it's 1 and 2. After this, it's 3 and 4.
Gonna be a little tight. Should be room though. Wonder if at this point we swap positioning and we tank the boss on like the outside to, if we can, to try to drop the poop like on the old webs, and then we do the frontal towards the inside maybe or something like that.
Maybe.
It's not a bad idea.
I have
You
another
can't
stupid
see
idea.
the web.
That far
with
in,
the
you're
frontal.
definitely standing on the web, and
Yeah.
that's quite painful. Plus, you've got like the old pools getting close to us because it's not moving enough. Because it sort of plants.
Five minutes.
Release, go again. So, potentially really dumb idea, but if we just had literally the whole raid soak everyone, we cut the damage from each one in half and then multiply by 3 for everything after the first one, which would be like 6 to 8 million damage hits, which is probably too much. So that's a bad idea. So we just stick with 1, 2, 3, 4, and we try and get in there with as close to 20 alive as we can. That's our prio. We could kill this boss. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Can we try pointing the frontals inward?
Yeah. So
yeah, so like in a perfect world, we would get the boss further out initially, which is gonna be like hard to do. But
yeah, like I've been moving it with speed taunt, and it just doesn't move very far between each cast.
yeah, I'll try and get it like after. So it's gonna take a few steps and then do your frontal, and then I'll taunt it and try to get it like all the way out if I can. We'll see.
Yeah. Break your tethers. If you forget, there's not a second chance. Okay, tank beam's coming up. If you're a beam soaker and you have to step out to live, step out and live.
I'm stepping out. Soul needs help.
Get ready to run away.
Fuck me, man.
Res Harks, I guess.
Too far away.
What the?
Okay, break your tethers. Banshee in a bloom. Beams will be near skull, just be aware of skull soakers. Or sorry, square soakers. Square, so square.
Need help on skull.
Kill the tangle. Roar, please.
I am such an idiot. Okay.
Two of our big damage on those things are dead, so please switch to them. Actually, we're phased. Okay.
There's no more.
Yep. As soon as it's available, throw a res at Trolltix.
Trolltix powers out.
Trolltix powers out. Alright, as soon as
Or
it's
net,
available,
sorry.
throw a res at Nos. This is 1 and 2. Three and 4.
Alright, I'm gonna point it in. Sorry, that's weird, but it's in. I can just try and keep the boss more or less on the outside of the room. It's hard because, like, you gotta, like...
I'm gonna try and do the Razageth thing.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
1 and 2 in the middle. 1 and 2 in the middle. Three and 4 in the middle. One and 2 in the middle. Res anyone you can. Three and 4 in the middle. There's gonna be 1 and 2 in the middle. Hey, good work.
Nice. I think that felt better with boss positioning, maybe.
Yeah, it's rough getting it out there and keeping it out
is.
there, but it
You
did.
just need to be like really aware of how close the old pools are getting, because it won't move obviously when it starts doing its thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Soulbinder Nazandry.
We're
gonna start off with the strat that we were playing with in Heroic yesterday, which is fuck the soul blades or whatever they're called, and focus on just breaking 6 and setting ourselves up for an intermission that is easy to group adds. There are two main mechanical changes for Mythic. Number 1, The canisters have shields. The shields have to be broken by the star orbs, not the line orbs. You cannot break a canister until it's been hit by a star orb. So we're gonna have to just figure the fuck out. I assume the timing's different. Number 2, when we get knocked back, the place you land drops a permanent puddle. So you need to not get knocked into a bad spot. We were getting knocked from position to position in Heroic yesterday, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that unless the puddles are very small. So what we're going to do instead is I want to do sort of a triangle thing. So we're going to pull the boss over here to Skull, for example. The knockback's going to happen. We're going to get knocked toward X. So the puddles end up out there where nothing is happening. And then from there, we'll move over to square. And we're going to see how that works. And, well, we'll go from there. Because there's going to be a lot of learning on this first pull as we see how the hell this fight works on Mythic.
We have to use the little orbs to break the canisters open.
Yes, the star orbs. And I don't know if it's everyone's going to have a shield or some of them are going to have a shield. We're going to find out.
Yeah, the timing is different.
Okay, so we successfully broke at least one of those.
It doesn't go through and hit melee. It stops on the canister. So
that's
be
just
aggressive
different.
with it.
Yeah, it's just different from heroic thing because the heroic ones we're going through. We're gonna get knocked over towards X, knocked towards X. Woo!
Yeah,
That's a full.
That is a lot of trash.
Okay, so try and break both these canisters with your star orbs. Both of these over here. Oh my god, I can't believe that one missed. I can't believe that one missed. Okay.
It looked like it was gonna hit it. It was weird.
Okay, so I guess after the first one, the others just go through. Get ready for another knock. We're gonna get knocked towards X again.
Oh, that timing's so weird.
Okay, star orbs are coming. Try and... Oh. Some of you got the... Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that's not ideal, but... Oh. The Demon Hunter found out the fun way that hits melee. So we're gonna get knocked. We're gonna get knocked towards the entrance over here.
Oh, look, we got knocked.
Here's all the ads.
Ambush. What?
That's the assassin. AoE stops.
On Mythic, the Assassin's Cleave.
It is a very big spooky circle.
That is. Don't drop it on melee. Do AoE stops, because holy shit, that dot hurts.
Yeah. I have the wrong AoE heal on. I should have the spell's magical.
Okay, we can jump off and go again.
Okay, this is a way better boss, I think. That one was just stupid.
You want to do like far where X is and then summon middle? So that you can break them a star?
I was wondering that, because it's just easier to get over there, right?
Yeah, in position.
So potentially, like, assuming the puddles don't ever time out, maybe what we want to do is, like, we fill up that edge with shit, and then we fill up the entrance edge with shit, and then we fill up this edge with shit, and then we just don't get a fourth one, hopefully.
Is Trailtix back?
His power is like out. So if we want to try and find a 20th.
Yeah, I'll list us.
Okay.
You can get knocked off here, right?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
It's gonna be a
So, I
thing where
think
it's
the-
stack here, like pixel stack.
There's something that applies, absorbs.
Spreads. So
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but absorb seems like a
No, it
decent
doesn't
place.
spread, it just
And the knock, yeah, the knock is very good, but if everyone is together,
Spell gets rid of all of them, but the mage constantly casts it, so it's never gonna.
I am not sure if everyone is together and you drop the pools all together, you just get one shot because there's 20 pools stuck on top of each other. But otherwise, that might be good.
When I revival, they just go away, and then until the next cast goes off, we have no more stacks of the dot.
Okay, I updated the positions of the markers. This is the stack point for the knocks. So after we break out this set of adds, range start moving over to the skull marker.
Break canisters with your stars.
Break canisters with your lines.
Range the skull.
Knock back incoming melee, get knocked the right direction.
Nice. It's better. Same thing on the other
Stars.
side. Break with lines.
Range to X. Melee be in line with X.
Wonder how gate interacts with that.
Probably poorly.
It's very bad. Because it's the same as shard.
Well, and given that it's when you touch the ground kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it like
you'd end
drops
up
at
with,
the end of the gate.
you'd end up with like a spray of them along the gateway, probably.
My game locked up.
Want to do middle first?
My game crashed. Or not, maybe.
Get ready to get bumped towards the entrance here, ranged.
Yeah, we're doing ads next. No bump.
Oh yeah, you're right. Group up, chargers go out, AoE stops for the ads. Mages need range kicks in.
And we're gonna stay here for the next set of ads. We're gonna break the ones that's just on us.
This is the knockback.
Knockback.
Ooh. Make sure we kill that last phase blade. He's gonna fucking murder the tanks. Okay, stars are coming out. Break. We didn't get ads. It just
Yeah,
bugged
the
out.
bug fight.
Yeah. All right, go next.
GG.
Looks like a good fight.
I think it felt okay to just like not stress about which ads we're breaking and just focus on breaking all, all 6.
Do you want to give this spicy guy your? I didn't invite him, but is this somebody no friend?
No, he was just in the LG queue, so I grabbed him.
Clarius is doing a lot of healing. Maybe they should nerf Holy Paladin.
Okay, so change the archaic, and I discussed, but apparently didn't quite get communicated. We are breaking, the third set we're breaking is going to be square over here. And then when we get knocked, we can get knocked back towards X, and we're just going to, like, I don't know, we're going to figure it out. We're going to see how far we get. It was 3 minutes to get through the first cycle of ads, and the boss is at 50%. So I feel like we're doing 2.5 waves of ads. But as a reminder, we are starting over here. Break with stars. Break with lines. Line up for knock. Melee, don't mess this up. Break with stars. Break with lines. Line up for knock. And we're going to square now, square now, square now, break square, break square, break square, break with stars.
To get in the middle.
Break with lines. Oh, I timed back too early. We're gonna get knocked. Oh, we're not getting knocked yet. Okay.
Just ads.
Get everybody on square. We're gonna get knocked soon. 10 seconds. Okay, now we're just gonna mirror that. Break with stars. Break with lines. Ranged, go stand on the X player. Res Sonoval. Spicy nuggets, get over here. All right. Break with stars. Nice whisper. Break with lines. Line up with the X player. Hey, they listened. Okay. Break with stars. And break with lines. Ads are coming up.
Okay, we stop.
That boss getting low.
Is there even much to test here? Or do we just?
No, it's just rinse and repeat. Like,
Yeah. Let's see what the next phase spawns look like. But yeah, I don't see a lot else for us to test.
I think each time we phase just adds more of the phase blades to the rotation.
Yeah. That's what it was on Heroic too, but I wanted to see.
There's got to be an enrage after 3 phase. That's right. There's no way you just do this in depth.
Imagine, like,
I think it's a soft
blade
grade.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and
think it's
jump
just
off.
like an add,
Go ahead and jump off. I mean, that's the fight. There's some. It feels like there's something. Something just doesn't do the numbers it's supposed to do.
I think the heal absorb isn't being applied consistently. Getting applied.
Does anybody have things they want to test out? Like, we tested a bunch of shit on Heroic yesterday, and I don't anticipate much of it's changed.
Let's test, like, pixel stacking the first set of stars somewhere to break both at once and see if that just murders the people with the stars. Because if you can do that, that makes a consistent position for the raid to stand in, right?
I don't think the stars are literally all the same angle.
They go out after the others as well.
I mean, fuck it, let's try it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they spawn immediately right on you either, right? It's like spawned on the outside of you.
Yeah,
So,
I'm just not sure what the angle we would be. Would we like have people? I guess we could do. All right, actually, I do know. We can do what Whisper did. It's gonna be back here.
There's one inside as well that'll be easier for ranged.
Well, but the range can all just start right here, right? Why even move?
You gotta move for the knock.
Well, but okay. For the purposes of testing, we can just literally have all of the ranged and the melee, and just everybody stand right here. Just pixel stack. Everybody stand on star. The boss will come over here. You don't move until after the stars happen.
Because I'm thinking that stops potential chaos of people running around, right? If you can just one person can line up on both, and then everyone can just stack on them, and you're in business.
I hit 3 on blue like 2 pulls ago.
Yeah.
Hitting extras is not ideal because of the extra helium absorbs.
Well, yeah, but if we're breaking blue, one person can just break 3 of them.
Okay.
Like, it is very easy.
You don't want to because you can't break more than 2 with the lines.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I need the big lines. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the ball stops in the container.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so there's just no point. It's always like an outside thing on there where you'd stack outside of it and use that to hit 2 of them exactly.
The ball mechanic is so strange.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a small rework of this boss because it just feels like there's things missing. Like, maybe it's just the phase blades need to be more dangerous to make you care.
Feels like they need a phase 2. It's kind of boring.
Yeah. Or some kind of ramp up beyond more phase blades. Alright, stack. On star. Everybody on star. Stand. Alright, don't move out with these. Stand on star. They are all the same. And you can totally just fucking stand here. And if you got the angle
entire
right.
raid can stand there. So yeah, beams to canisters. That's fine.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. We were just testing that. So yeah, it's just the raid stays entirely pixel stacked basically for the entire
Ready for the
fight.
knock, or you're gonna get yeeted?
Nice death advance.
Wasn't me.
Or charge.
That wasn't me.
Or gust of wind. I don't fucking know.
Oh no, it's the other side on this one. It's over here. Okay, so I think they just always face exactly the same direction. So there's a completely programmatic solution to where you stack.
Yeah.
For each one. Okay, that makes this fight very, very straightforward if they don't change anything.
So knowing that, we could actually also make it this point that you stack on for the
knock as well. Yeah.
So literally the only thing you have to move for is the beams.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that makes this very straightforward. And this one is like, this one's here, yeah.
Damn, fucking murdered Stinky Linky.
Yeah, so it's really just place markers down, you know, entire raid stacks on this marker, entire raid stacks on this marker, entire raid stacks on this marker. Rinse and repeat. Hey, we stop.
And the phase blades, their stacking is so slow. They just hit 3 stacks. That's 21% increased damage.
I think they AFK for a long time is probably what.
Yeah, they do, and then they come in really slow. And this one's
serious mob might be the mages.
This one's gonna be right here. Stack right here.
Oh no, that one guy. Alright. We did it. I'm gonna move the boss over. Let's line up for the knock. One of those bad ones was me, because I just brain farted.
Dude, I have to like unbind Shadow Step or something.
This one is through, so you're gonna come through.
Okay, so the other thing here, Nim. We don't need all of them to stack. What if we just have the whole raid stack, and then the first person that gets it just goes and does the mechanic?
Well, no, if the whole raid stacks there, no one gets hit by the orbs at all either, right?
Right. But, like, let's say whole raid stacks. We're just gonna, I guess, wipe here and go next.
Yeah, that.
But the whole raid stacks, and then one person moves over here, and two of their orbs go off the edge. 2 of their orbs hit the phase blades, or the canisters.
Yeah, so the whole raid can just stay on the knock point the entire time, and then people move to the other point. So we just need like, you know, 8 markers for the outside, and we'll do the entire fight. The inside one's easy. I don't think we need markers at all, right?
Yeah.
It's just break 2 of them, break 2 of them. Okay, yeah, so we just solve the entire fight that way, and we're done, basically.
They're probably definitely putting a, you know, point blank AoE on the stars.
They'll smolder on it.
Yeah.
No.
I hope so. I mean, even then though, running around like that doesn't feel difficult. Like, it doesn't feel as much at all.
Yeah, this fight needs more, but yeah, they're not gonna let us like raid stack for sure.
They're missing damage when you get hit by the balls too. It's just a debuff. It doesn't really do anything to you.
Yeah.
There's a dot too, but yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start the fight with the whole raid Oh, I guess we want. Fuck. How does the boss position / melee interact with this?
So the boss, just position the boss like here. Melee can stand on the star stack spot, right? Once the boss gets over here. And then you go line, out. This way, that way. Then melee moves over, gets bumped.
We're gonna try this. And I'm gonna say fuck your cleave for now. So, everybody stand on skull. If you are like the first person to get a star, you move out and you hit both canisters that we're standing on.
And it doesn't matter if someone else comes out and stands there with you, both of you just stay there.
But other than that, you just don't move. You just never move.
Do we know if the puddles drop when you touch the floor or just as soon as the knockback happens?
Touch the floor.
Touch the floor.
Okay.
So if you want to test Evoker stuff on that, now is the time. Or if someone wants to test Evoker stuff on that.
So don't move the boss, Agnar, on this?
Yep.
Somebody's...
Beams through. Beams through casters.
I mean, he has to hit the other one.
Raid has to move for this. Like,
oh, yeah. Alright, well, we might have fucked that one. Alright. Knockback spots moved. Use your eyeballs.
Yeah, it can't just be one thing, it's gotta be...
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't considering that we had to get out of the way of the second set of orbs.
This one is here. Okay. Deals the casters.
Unless they really buff the numbers on this fight, I think that's just overcooking it, and what we were doing initially is just way easier. Of just YOLOing it. Move to X.
Honestly, because I can...
The stacking's awesome.
Take care of myself.
The puddles didn't even do any damage either.
Yeah, they do nothing.
1.4 million per second.
Healer parse run right there.
Break.
Get these up.
I'm gonna get knocked soon, get knocked back towards X. Okay. We're not even gonna try and stack stars. Just YOLO stars, hit both of them. We're gonna, unless one of you says something about wanting to test other things, we're gonna kill the boss on this pull.
Right canister.
So that for knockbacks, square marker is our next marker.
Break. And break.
Break. Oh fuck, I moved the boss. Alright. Do your best, get knocked towards moon. We don't need that space anymore anyway, so whoopsie. stars.
Rick, to hear there's no benefit from breaking extras. Break.
More fun. Don't stress about it.
Yep.
Hit rally.
Personals, health stones, health pots whenever you feel scared during this intermission. AoE stops. Knockback's going to be here.
Okay, we're gonna go back to our initial position. When the knockback happens.
We don't have to do mechanics anymore. He's
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So just stand here for knockback. And get other shit out of the raid.
Don't hit each other with these. They do one shot.
And dodge. Knockback here. And we'll kill before the next knockback, so just don't kill the raid with mechanics.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that definitely needs something else.
Yeah.
And like maybe it would have been, I don't know, maybe if the like mages were more dangerous if you let them cast, but we had a bunch of void bolts go off and just literally healed through it.
It
we're
doesn't feel like the doesn't feel like the difficulty solution is in the intermission. It feels like it's missing something in the main phase.
Well, like if the intermission makes you care about how many of each ad you are breaking or you're having come like fight you, then that ripples into like making the phase 1 harder because you have to break specific ads and you have to do more complicated, more difficult movements.
Still, I don't know if like going corner to corner, for example, I don't know if that's timing doable.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know they can.
It is because we pulled it off one time. We did successfully do it. It's a little tight, but it is doable technically.
Right. Oh no, I'm not saying corner to adjacent corner like X to square. I'm saying like X to moon. We were.
Oh, I see. Like all the way across.
Even if so, like imagine if you had to do one from skull and one from X, and then you had to do the same thing on the opposite side. So you do like skull plus X. You do 2 in the middle, and then you move the rest of the way through, and you do square and moon.
Yeah, right. That doesn't make it much harder, right? The tuning knob is there's a mechanic missing in the main phase. There's something not there.
It is also just the third boss too, though. So
yeah,
it is the third boss, but this was the easiest of the 3 bosses that we did today.
Yeah. There's.
I can't find my Hearthstone. Do I have Hearthstone? I do not. Okay, that's cool. Okay, to close it up, that boss was way better than the second one. It was kind of fun. It fits much better on what Preservation does. Like, this is a great Preservation boss, but it's also kind of too easy. So it might be one of those terrible things where you do really good in a boss, but the boss is too easy and everyone one-shots it, so it doesn't matter that you're good in a boss. Kind of like Secron. And I hope it's not like that. 1 second, please. Okay, so boss is cool. First boss is very cool. Second boss kind of sucks really bad. Preservation playstyle is actually kind of dog shit. I do not like Essence Bomb at all, but it's absurdly strong, so you will absolutely play 100% into Essence Bomb. It's just way too strong, and it's gonna be the basis of your whole playstyle. Like everything you do is gonna be based around how can I Essence Bomb even more, because it's just that strong. And you kind of really need the boss timers to line up with what you want to do, otherwise you just feel bad because you're gonna be wasting timers and cooldowns and shit because you really want to play around Essence Bomb, but if the boss doesn't want to let you, you kind of have to force it, and that's gonna feel bad. But yeah, the raid in general is looking pretty good. Like I'm really liking everything I'm seeing. Like I think I'm gonna have a great time, except for the part where I'm playing with Essence Bomb, but that's okay, I suppose. Thanks to everyone for hanging out, showing up. I'm gonna be doing testing tomorrow on the next 4 bosses. Maybe not all 4 of them. Maybe I'll leave early because 4 hours might be a little bit too much. But yeah, I will be doing testing tomorrow as well. And I am gonna be doing a video about specifically your talent changes probably next week, because I was waiting for them to change things, and I still have hope that they might change things next week. But otherwise, there's a lot I really want to talk about with the talent changes we got, because there's a lot to unpack there. I hope Tempo Charge just dies, but it's likely here to stay, and having more mandatory talents kind of changes a lot of what we want to do and what we can do here. And for Mythic Plus specifically, it's like a nightmare. But I am gonna be doing that video next week about the talents, and I will be raid testing tomorrow. So thanks everyone for hanging out, and if anyone has questions or wants to talk about anything, as always, you can hit me up in the Spirit Bloom Discord or the Evoker Discord like usual. So alright, see you guys.